Good morning, my name is Roberta and today I'm going to take you all the way to Brazil and talk about the June festivities going on in Brazil right now. And it's called Festa Junina. If you walk in Brazil from south to north today, all that you're gonna smell is corn cake. Corn cake is a big stipend in Brazil at this time of the year, and there are so many varieties of it. I mean, I could make 100 different cakes and you wouldn't run out of recipe of corn cakes in Brazil. But this one I'm making today is very special because it has my take on it, and I'm making a much healthier version of a cake that I used to make in the past. And it's also a special request from a friend of mine called Cherry. So Cherry, just so you know, this recipe has been approved for you and for all of you out there that is willing to make a good choice. So the first step now is to get your baking pan ready. I like to do that first, and there's no way around it but to get your hands dirty, okay? That is the best way. So we're going to coat our baking pan with butter all around, and then you're going to add a mixture of flour, cinnamon and sugar around this pan. I'm going to show you how I do it. I pretty much get a proportion of 1 to 1 and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, because cinnamon can be very overpowering. So right here is my coating powder, as you may call it. It is flour, sugar and cinnamon. So I'm going to put it in my pan and I'm going to coat it all around it. This is going to give you a very distinctive flavor when you finish baking your cake and turn it over. This is what your baking pan should look like when you're done coating with your mixture. Just make sure that you dump the excess on the sink after you're done. Now we are going to set the oven to warm up. I'm going to set it at 375. And we're also going to start beating our egg whites. But before I do that, I would like to show you all the ingredients that we're going to be using today. So we're going to be using 4 eggs, starting with beating the egg whites. Then we're going to use 2 cups of sugar, of which you can substitute some of it with some type of sweetener of your choice. Then we're gonna add 2 cups of stone ground cornmeal, 2 cups of flour, and instead of using vegetable oil, we're going to use coconut oil, which gives a very good aroma to this cake. Now keep in mind that if you don't have coconut oil, you can use vegetable oil, it's not a problem. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and lastly 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Now for those of you that likes fennel seeds, I love to add fennel seeds to this recipe. For the Brazilians watching out there, fennel seeds é erva doce, tá bom? So I'm going to probably add a teaspoon or 2 of fennel seeds. So let's get started with beating the egg whites and go to the next stage of the cake. I forgot one more thing. Right after adding my coconut oil, guess what? We're gonna add orange juice, which is also very good for those people out there that are lactose intolerant. This is a great recipe for them. So I'm gonna start beating our egg whites, and it's gonna get noisy. So let's just come back after these egg whites are well beaten, okay? Our egg whites is ready, and now we're going to start adding the next ingredients, okay? So We're going to slowly beat while we add the remaining ingredients. So guys, I have been mixing for about 3 minutes, and now is the time that we're going to incorporate some fennel seeds in case you want to incorporate some fennel seeds. Just put as much as you like. Some people do not like fennel seeds because they do have a strong smell, and when you're eating it, some people don't like also the texture. So we're just going to mix this last part a little bit more. I just love the smell of this batter. You smell the orange juice, you smell the coconut oil. It's so aromatic, especially now with the fennel seeds. So it's time for us to transfer this batter. So it's time now for us to transfer the batter and put this baby to bake and make some tea or coffee and eat it. I can't wait to eat this cake. For my friends in Greenville that knows where I live, you know what we're gonna have here at the house, so please show up and eat some cake with us, okay? Now this batter is beautiful, it's dense, but look, it's just amazing. I love this cake. I know you're gonna love it too. So transfer your batter. Wow. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but I know people like to eat cookie dough. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with this leftover batter. Just use your imagination. Level off your batter and put this baby to bake, and we will be back soon. Hi guys, I'm back, and guess what? I think our cake is ready. It has been baking for about 30 minutes, so keep in mind that you're gonna have to check your cake off and on after 20 minutes depending on how good or how bad your stove, your oven is. So let's take it out and transfer to our serving platter and eat it. So if you did a good job with your coating of the pan, this is what you should be experiencing right now, okay? The cake should cut easily out of the pan. Oh yes. Now, I know that a lot of people like to put icing on the cake, but since we coat it with cinnamon and sugar, the crust is going to be crispy, and I wouldn't add anything else to confuse and confound the flavors of this cake. Just as it is, this cake is going to be delicious. Now, before I can actually go ahead and serve, I invited two great friends of mine to taste this cake with me, because I don't want you guys to have my biased opinion on it. But before I serve to them, I think I would like to give it a bite. I love cake coming out of the oven, so give me a second. Yes. So, let's see how this turned out. Oh, yes. Can you see it? Look at this crust. I'm gonna have to eat it. I love cake smoking hot like that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. I approve it, but I'm gonna wait to see what you think about it. So bake it, post it, and let me know, okay? Now it's gonna be time to serve my friends. Thank you. All right, eating time, and my friends are here. This is Greg, and this is Jeff. Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody.
So, we are going to try the corn cake, and to go with it, what I did, I hope you guys like it, but I made this Brazilian tea. It's a mate. And I also invited my friends Greg and Jeffrey because they are Southerners and Southern people love cornbread.
With everything.
Yes. So I would like them to see how Brazilians actually eat a corn cake. And usually it's not accompanied by a savory dish, it's usually accompanied with other sweet dishes. And today I made a special tea to go with it. And it is called Mate Leão, and I know that my Brazilian friends are going to relate to this. We grew up on this kind of tea. It's like the British version of the Brazilian tea. So I hope you enjoy. So bon appetit.
Yes, absolutely. The tea's fantastic. But now for the main dish.
Time to take this apron off and enjoy this meal.
You can really taste the orange and the coconut.
You do?
Very good. Delicious.
How about the coating, the cinnamon, and can you taste
It's just enough taste. It's soft in the middle and there's a good crust on the outside.
All right, guys. So, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for cooking.
And until next time.
Till next time.